Hello, Mesa students. I'm Maureen Curry. I'm going to be the instructor for ARTF 111, Renaissance to Modern. Right now I'm in the campus shell, and I just want to welcome you to the course and just sort of show you a little bit about how to navigate the course. I'm on the home page. On the very first line, I have a link to bring you to training for online students, because I want to point out that being an online student really takes a lot of effort, motivation, commitment, stay with it kind of thing for 16 weeks. You have to log in every week, cover the readings and the texts and the resources in Canvas, and then complete the discussion board assignments. You have to post by Thursday midnight each week to answer the prompt, and then also respond to other classmates by Saturday midnight. And also you have to complete a written assignment. In addition, there will be a special project to a visit to a museum for this course, so you might want to be thinking about that, how to plan where museums are near your home and look into their schedules and so forth. So just be ready for that to prepare you. So we're on the home page, and there's a little bit of information about Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man here. You can click on that and learn about that. There's a welcome letter here you can read later on. But mainly I want to point out that you can go to the syllabus page next, and then you'll find your syllabus there. You can find a copy and find it written there. You'll find out about the textbook. It's Kleiner's Gardener's Art Through the Ages. It's volume 2. Be sure you get volume 2, 15th edition. If you get an older edition, that's fine. But make sure you get volume 2, because we're Renaissance to Modern. Volume 1 won't work for our course. Also, I've provided a low-cost PDF version here. If you click there, you should be able to find a book that's a little bit cheaper. It's highly recommended that you have the text, but there will be plenty of readings and resources in Canvas. So if you don't have the text, please get started right away. There's plenty to read there and learn about the topics for each week. The course learning objectives are outlined there. Talking about your attendance is based on the posting to the Canvas course. You're expected to log in at least by Thursday midnight and post to the discussion board with 2 other responses to classmates by Saturday night. And there's also a written assignment due Saturday night. So basically you're kind of touching base in Canvas a minimum of 3 times a week. And your attendance is based on your posting in the class. If you don't post or you don't submit any assignments, you're absent for the week. Missing 2 weeks of an online class is a danger of being dropped, because you're just getting so far behind. So please read over the requirements for the class attendance, and any concerns with drops or withdrawals are described there. The class format is set up in modules in the Canvas shell. I mentioned before there's weekly graded discussion topics, which you're required to do research and then respond to the posts there. Written assignments each week, a museum research project where you have to write a research paper after you visit a museum. So read over those requirements. You can scroll down and see how the points will be broken down. Also how you'll be graded in the long run. Each week there's a list by the week of the topics we'll be covering and the chapters in the Kleiner text that you should read, and then outlining that the discussion board assignment is due. Week 1 is has in multiple parts. It's an introduction part, and then also part about a research question you have to answer to respond. So each week the work is outlined there, so you can go over that and get some ideas what's expected for each weekly topic and each assignment for the week. So back in the Canvas course, please go to modules, click on modules, and then you'll find the week 1 learning module, and click here to begin, and you'll have the topics you can read for the week. We start off pretty much thinking about what is art, why do we study art history, how to do a formal analysis of a work of art, what was the Renaissance, and there's several documents here for you to read. So if you read over that, get a lot of background information. And then there's video resources. As I mentioned before, please check on the discussion requirements for the week and a written assignment Saturday night. After you read every page in Canvas, please be sure to click the next button at the bottom of the page, because that brings you to the next page where there's further reading and resources for you to read. Once you complete them, click next again. It brings you to the next page. Here we go. More resources. The videos are very much fun instructional methods. I think you'll enjoy them. And then you will get to the discussion boards. Week 1, you have your introduction due Thursday midnight of week 1 this coming week. Introduce yourself to the class and talk about your background a little bit and your major. You can upload a picture of yourself if you desire, or even make a video talking to us about your interest in art, your past experience with art. If you don't have any experience with art, don't worry about it. You're going to certainly grow in your ability to understand art through our course. Once again, I also recommend that you go to the training for online students and take that, and then bring what you learned in those training sessions back to the discussion board for Thursday night, and share how you're going to stay motivated to be successful in this online class. And then for part 2, you have to research 3 works of art, and they're described there, as well as video resources to help you with your answer. And then you just start, when you have your research information, you start posting by replying to the discussion board. Click next to get to the next page. And this should be the written assignment for the week there. And it's really just short answers, 1 or 2 sentences. Define iconography, what is a fresco, define the word chiaroscuro, egg tempera, diptych. And then there's a short essay kind of defining some characteristics of the International Gothic style. There was a reading in the first page on that. And then you can prepare your answers. You can upload it there or type it right there, and then hit next, and you should be going to week 2 already. So be sure to, week 2 will be the early Renaissance. So I'll go back to the home page. That's just a very quick overview of the course. So please get started, and I highly recommend you take the training for the online students provided by the district, and also get started on the discussion boards. Don't worry if you don't have the textbook. Please read everything in Canvas. That'll help you get success for the course.